Hello, I am Heavy Motivation. It's nice to speak and make this video. So it's all about motivation. I am motivated. I want you to be motivated. I want all of us to be motivated because motivation is a beautiful thing. Motivation brings the best out of us. It makes us to be more creative, make us to have more fulfilling life. So it's a pleasure for me to motivate you because I'm motivated because it gives me good feeling to motivate you. And I want you to be motivated and stay motivated because motivation is a key thing in our life that help us to shine like the sun, that create that vibrant energy, that changes things, that have positive impact on other people. So if we continue to share our positive light, our positivity in this world, a lot of people are going to appreciate it. They are going to enjoy it. They are going to benefit because it's all about sharing. So share that beautiful part of you. Share that beautiful thing that you know you can do and it can touch hearts. It can touch people. It can make people to feel like, wow, thank you. I appreciate because you have just made their life to be easier. So, of course, it is always very good to make sure that we do our best. Why? Because there are times whereby lack of motivation can make us do the wrong things or not do things to the full potential. It's not that we couldn't do it, it's just because we were not motivated to do it. So imagine the things you can do when you are motivated. So you should focus your energy to make your life more fulfilling, more positive, more beautiful by creating that positive energy that you share with the world. You make the world to feel your positive impact. You are innovative, you are an entrepreneur, you are creative, you are an artist. You do something that people benefit from, that give people good feeling. So everybody in this world has that unique ability to create something beautiful. Every one of us, there's no one of us that doesn't have that ability. So, this is my purpose, to motivate you that when you hear my voice, you should know that you are a beautiful person and you can really make your life beautiful. You can achieve your goal no matter what it is. As far as you set your mind on it, you are motivated, you are passionate about it, you have the materials, or your mind has tell you you have to create the materials or whatsoever you need to achieve it, you see yourself doing it effortlessly without any issues because you are motivated, you are passionate. But when you are not motivated, you don't even look into that thing, you don't even care about that thing, you don't even see that thing. But when you are motivated, you see every angles, you see every directions, you see, you think the solution, you know the solution, you feel the solution, you see the problem and you're like, wow, this is the solution. You are creative, you are creative, you are shining like the sun. You know about that thing you are doing. You have been able to invest your time and energy on that thing. And at the end of the day, people begin to see the benefit of that thing because you did that thing with motivation. You have created something, whatsoever it is, you have done it, and somebody will find that thing you have done a good thing. So this is how it works. It propels you to a direction that will bring you to your full potential, that will make you to be more light, healthy, strong, anything you can imagine. It will bring you in that status, in that position, because you are motivated to do it. You are motivated to be able to get everything sorted. So I want to motivate you with pleasure. I want to do it with fun, to tell you that The part of our life that has to do with motivation is a very simple thing. It's not complicated. It's the most simplest part of us to stay motivated, to be motivated. Why? Because we have to achieve the purpose of our life. We all have to achieve it. We all, from childhood to adulthood, we all have challenges. We all have a lot of things. We have experience, we have a life, we have a history and all that. So then within that time frame, while you are living your life, enjoying your life, being remaining beautiful as you came into this world from your parents and you become whatsoever you want to become, you'll find out that the best time and the most beautiful time are the things you did with motivation. And sometimes, as kids or babies, you see them trying to walk, trying to do something, they are motivated. So, if kids have motivation, we adults have multiple motivation, if I can use that term. So, our motivation has skyrocket, and we have to use it. We have to use that level of potentials, that level of experience, that level of striving, of trying to drive ourselves to achieve whatsoever our heart desire, because we do desire things in life. So whatsoever you desire, a motivational mind can bring you there with the right resource and right materials. So you feed your mind, you feel it, you feel you are motivated, you feel the pleasure of being motivated, the pleasure of achieving things, of being successful. You don't keep that mindset that is negative, whatsoever it is. It could be very negative that can make you not motivated, make you not complete that thing, or not even start, or even think about it. So motivation makes you go all the way. Motivation make it to become a finished product, which is you. You are a finished product of motivation. You yourself is motivation. You are a motivation yourself. So you need to know this, and you need to operate within that power of motivation that you are. So you have to now continue to do great things. You have to now continue to believe. You now continue to have to achieve beautiful things. You have to operate in a manner whereby you don't see negativity, you only see positivity. You are able to develop yourself positively. You have the power of positive thinking, you have the power of positive mindset, you have the positive attitude, you have interest. So that can propel you to become a more better person, to become a more loved person, to become a more healthy person, to become a more fulfilling person, to become a more successful person, whatsoever you want to attach to your personality, whatsoever status you want to carry. It become a motivational status, a beautiful status, a beautiful state that you have put yourself, because you worked motivationally to get there. So motivational is the fluid, is the energy, is that thing that propels you. You drive with motivation. Motivation also drives you. It's intertwined. You continue to see motivation as the first thing that you have to do anything. So you are having a more positive approach to things. You look at things in a more positive way. You do things in a more positive way. You feel more positive. You find a problem and you say to yourself, wow, okay, this is a problem. If you are demotivated, it takes you a lot more to get that problem solved because you are demotivated. But if you are motivated, it takes you an effortless approach to do it because you are motivated. So you start solving problem effortlessly. You start becoming effortlessly in looking at things that are so complicated. You see things now in a better way, in a better light, in a better approach, and you start to use the right approach to be able to get these things, you know, resolved in a timely fashion, of course. So then your energy will become something that you are able to control. You are not spending too much energy on things that bring stress for you, or your energy are not too more negative, rather more positive. You begin to have more fresh air, fresh space, fresh energy, fresh mindset, fresh, something that is fresh means something that is good. So you have a fresh approach to people, to things, to everything, because your personality is a positive personality. You are a more better person than you were, previously. You are making strive. You are striving to be the best in whatsoever you are doing. So that is how motivation is important. That is how motivation is very, very good thing. Motivation is a very good thing. Motivation is something that we should have in back of our mind every day, every time, every minute. Because if we are not motivated, then we don't do things. Even if we are doing that thing, we are not doing it with motivation, and that thing is not making any positive impact. Okay. And we are just doing it because, oh, okay, I have to do it. But if you are motivated to do it, you do that thing because you have to do it, and you're doing it the best way you can, and it's the best anybody can do. You do that, then you do the other thing. So if I need your help, you help me, and you're happy to do it. If you need my help, I'm happy to do it for you. So you see, that relationship is very good thing in our community, in the world in general. So we are interdependent, and also remember, people appreciate what you do for them. Of course they do, because you have done something good for them. You have made their life to be beautiful, to be good, to be nice. You have helped them. They don't forget. Even if they don't say thank you, when you do something good for someone, the person knows, he feels it. So also, if people do something good for you, you know that feeling you get, like, wow, thank you, you appreciate. This is how it is. So when you do things that are good for people, they don't forget, they always remember you. So, but remember why you are doing that good, or when you have the opportunity to do such things or such good, please don't do it because you are expecting a reward. Okay, you can do it because you are a beautiful person. You can, that's why you're doing it. It's a pleasure for you to do it. And remember, when you do something good, anything, something good, anything whatsoever, for another person, you have triggered something in yourself. You will feel good. You have a feeling of, wow, I did good. That is your prize. That feeling you get for doing it, that pleasure, it's your reward. It's not what the person is going to do. It's not what society is going to do. It's not that. It's that feeling, knowing full well that you have done something good. So also, when we do something bad, we feel guilty, like, wow. We share guilt. Okay, so that guilt that we feel for doing something that is bad is also that feeling in the opposite direction, when we do something that is good because we have no guilt, when we do good, we become happy people, we become beautiful people, we become creative people, we feel good about ourselves, we go about our way to try to achieve, whatsoever our heart desire, and we become better than our previous self. So that is how it is, being in a positive light, so that you don't feel no guilt because you didn't do wrong, rather you did good. So when you do good, you have nothing to worry. You have done what is right, what nature expects from you. You have done something good. You have put a smile in somebody's face. You have surprised the person. You have been nice to a person. You have spoken nicely with a person. You have apologized to a person. You have told truth to a person. You saw opportunity to say thank you to a person for whatever that you see that person is doing right. It's a trigger of interconnection between us where people react to good things. So you feel good for doing good. That is your reward. You have a good feeling. It's not because some kind of reward is out there for you. Okay, it's just because the feeling of being motivated. You want to have a clean energy, a fresh energy. You want to be able to have a fresh thought, a fresh way of looking at something. So you go about your way trying to be motivated to do things without being so demotivated to do something. You do something with motivation. So motivation should be part of our life because we are motivational beings. We are humans who are motivated by things, by feelings, by action, by whatsoever. So we take that motivation, we use it for good stuff. Then at the end of the day, we see that we affect our community, our society, we affect families, friends. The society is me and you. It's our responsibility to make it beautiful, to make it nicer, to make it a better place. So if you contribute your goodness, I contribute my goodness, then at the end of the day, we become more happier. Happiness is there. We care for each other. We love each other. We're nice to each other. We have motivation. We have uh, power of positive thinking. We think only about positive things. Anytime we come together to solve a problem, the problem will not be complicated, because it's a problem that faces us. So we are coming to solve the problem together. We are involved in this. We have a part to play because we are part of it. We have to be able to make it in a way that everybody is happy. You want to put happiness into what you're doing because you know that people are going to be happy at the end of the day because you are using happiness to create happiness, love. You're doing things in the spirit of love, in the spirit of motivation. You want to feel good. You want to really, really feel good, which is the most priceless thing you can ever imagine. That feeling of being good, feeling good, to be totally good, to have that fresh energy of feeling good. You can feel it in your soul, in your body, in your mind. So you could be able to live stress free, because you have a refreshed energy to get things done. You are a beautiful person and you are operating in a beautiful way, in a beautiful manner. You're a beautiful example. You understand? So people look at you and they smile and they're happy because you touch their life in a beautiful way. It's a responsibility that we all do. We all do. We all have that responsibility to make the people around us to be happy, to be motivated, to have passion to do whatsoever they are doing, to say, I encourage you. I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. It's beautiful, the benefit. is endless. So let motivation not be something that you last thought of some years ago. No. Motivation is today, this moment, and after this moment, after these minutes that I'm speaking to you, the next moment is a moment of motivation. Yes, it's a movement of motivation. It's entirely all minutes of our life, all seconds, what we think about, what we want to do, what we have done, what we would love to do. It's about our thought, how we think, what is the biggest challenge facing us today, and how can we solve it. It's motivation, passion, the power of positive thinking. Don't ever feel or think you cannot do it. That is the motivation. Motivation means you are thinking that, yes, I can do it. You are motivated, your mind is clean, your spirit is clean, you are cleaning yourself in out for clean energy to think positive, because the motivation can be inside of us, and when it's inside of us we have no clean energy to rise up and say, oh yeah, now I want to do that. We just don't do it. Rather we just stay in a corner, in a non positive light. We don't take action to get that which is supposed to be good, which is supposed to be like a lot of energy, you know, that is needed to drive positive change, happiness. So we are demotivated and we don't do good things that we are supposed to do. But when we are motivated, every task will be fast, easy, effortless, and you know, enjoyable. Because you are motivated, you have something that is driving you. You are looking forward to the next thing you want to do, your next challenge, your next, and you have a more balanced lifestyle that see things in a proper way, that you don't give energy to things that will demotivate you or make you feel not happy, not passionate, to make you feel very like, oh, I cannot do it. So, yeah, motivation is very, very important in our life. I am motivated to motivate you because you can do it. You are motivation yourself. You are motivation. And because you're motivation, you can do anything you want to do, anything. Of course, since the history of mankind, people have been doing great things. They did it with motivation. The things you never saw on that was never done, these things are never done because there was no motivation. But everything you see today that was done is motivation. So continue if you are already being motivated and doing great stuff. But if you are not motivated, you can be much, much, much motivated than you ever imagined. And you can exceed your expectation because you are motivated. You are unique. You are very you are very in tune with the right energy. You know how to be able to focus your energy to solve a problem the right way. So I'm going to provide you a lot of materials, video, whatsoever I can, to make you take your motivational life to the limit and beyond. Because why? I am motivated to motivate you. We could motivate each other. We have to motivate each other. I have to motivate you to be able to achieve whatsoever your heart desire, because I know you can achieve it. So I'll just motivate you to make you understand how important it is for you to stay motivated, because you will start to see results every time you are motivated, but you could see more results when you keep the motivation into other areas of your life, whatsoever your heart desire, whatsoever you want to do, and whatsoever people might come to you and say, please help me, you can do for them because you are motivated, because you know you have a positive mindset, power of positive thinking, positive approach. You start to dig deep inside of yourself and bring out all the positivity, all the beautiful things, all the great things. You start to try to put out all the negative things, whatsoever it might be. It takes time. If you have been able to create or open yourself for negativity, it takes time for you to get out those negativity, because you dwell in negativity and it has made you not to fill your body with positivity. So to get those negativity out, to replace it with positivity might not just be like this. It might take a few effort, time, and all that. So you start to let go of the negativity and say, okay, now positivity come inside of me, because right now I need it to do what I need to do. And when you do what you need to do, because you are motivated and you are positive, you start to become a better version of yourself from last previous self. You start to improve, you start to have self development, you start to become something different, because you had previous history of being negative or demotivated. Now you want to move towards the direction of motivation. It's just start going, it just start going, it just start going, it just start going. So that time, that effort, of course, enjoy the ride, because you are motivated. It's going to happen fast. That time is going to be fast, because depending on how motivated you are, it becomes so fast, because things you used to see negatively, now you see it positively, because your mind has developed a change from negativity to positivity. You now have the power of positive thinking, you now have the strength. You become very professional about being motivated, and you start to motivate people. Your motivation, your state of mind of being motivated, of staying motivated, is a motivation to some other person who are probably around you or from a distance. So when you are motivated and you remain motivated, people benefit that energy of motivation that surrounds you. People feel it. It become contagious. People begin to get it like a Bluetooth connection, like a Wi-Fi. You start to transmit your motivation around. People start to feel it like, oh, okay, this person, cool, cool, it's a good person. You begin to be remembered for good stuff, good things, effortlessly. You don't need so much stress to be a better person. Being a better person is just by nature. It's things that make us to become bad people. But of course, if life or whatsoever changes you to become bad, and you have the opportunity to stay motivated because you want to be motivated, and you prefer to be motivated, and you don't want to be bad, and you want to be a good person, then it's effortless, because then you need motivation to do the changes, to reinvent yourself, to make yourself to be a better version, because you have experienced something that oh, okay, cool, this is not cool. I want to experience something that is cool. You see, this is what I want to experience. I've experienced this. It's not cool. It's negative. It's not. I don't like the way I am like this. No, it's not good. I have to be a nice person. I have to be a good person. I have to be a better person. I have to be more friendly. I have to be more caring. I have to be more nice. These things are not responsibility. These things are not tasks. These things are by nature. They are effortlessly. So you just become the better version of yourself. You feel good within yourself. By feeling good within yourself, by achieving a better version of yourself, people around you begin to feel that energy. When you are negative, people around you begin to feel that energy of your negativity. But when you are a better person, people begin to feel it. And what does it take for you to be a better person to another person? It's just being motivated and being good to yourself. And the person will like, wow, I like him or her because I see the way they work so hard to take care of themselves. You know, so you do it for yourself. You start as much as you can do at every particular time. And everything you have done is done. You move to the next stage. Move to the next stage. You move to the next stage. So imagine if you used to be a bad person, now you're a good person because you don't feel no need to do anything bad to nobody. You just want to do something right. And why you are doing it is because you want to walk away with a good feeling for yourself. Just also is like maybe you do something bad and you feel guilty. The feeling of guilt is not a motivational feeling. It's not a positive feeling. But the feeling of good, feeling good, is a motivational and positive feeling. So this is the difference. So remaining a more beautiful and nice person requires you to just take a simple approach of being who you are. And by nature, you are a good person. By nature, you came into this world as a beautiful person. By nature, this world is supposed to be a place you're supposed to live in beautifully, you know. So there is no point for you to feel that energy that is not good for you. You need to create a more refreshed energy within yourself, a more blessed energy, a more motivational energy, a more positive energy within yourself, and operate within that positive space. So it's my pleasure to make this video because I'm very motivated to speak with you, and I will remain motivated and continue to be motivated to make more videos for you. Why? Because I want you to be motivated to achieve all your motivations that you could possibly achieve. Nothing will be left. You will utilize all the motivation that you are made to be. You are a motivation yourself. So you are not supposed to have a bad feeling. Rather, you're supposed to have a good feeling because that is how you are created. You are a good person. So you're supposed to have a good feeling all through your life and live within a good space, a good state of mind, a more productive state of mind. So I'll come with more factors, more material, more things related motivation for you. Keep watching our video. Go to our various social network sites, search for us, Heavy Motivation. It's my pleasure to speak with you or make this video, and I'll make more video. And if any possibility to speak with you, I'll speak with you in terms of motivation, how we could become a better motivated people to become more happy, more fulfilling. So, like I said again, it's my pleasure. I'm happy to make this video, and I will make more video as soon as I can with pleasure because the motivation never stops. Our motivation never stops. We continue to be motivated because life is a place where we have to showcase our motivation. That is life. It's the venue where we need to display our motivation because that it's life itself is motivation. So you are in this life to display our motivation, to be able to become the best person we could be, to become the best version of ourselves, to achieve whatsoever our heart desire, and create things that make people and life easy, to make people to appreciate what we've done for them. So do something for somebody today, put a smile in someone's face, say thank you to the person or people who did something to you. Start with simple steps. Don't do too much. Do the first few things you need to do, because specifically for this video is for you. If you are a beginner of motivation, create a few space, minute, time, whatsoever for yourself to really think that you need to be motivated. Just think about it. So no excuse that you are busy, that or whatsoever. It's free to think. Okay, it's free. So there's nothing that can stop you for taking a few minutes in your life to think if you really need to be motivated or not. It's not going to cost you anything. So don't give excuse that you are very busy. So I guarantee that everybody should be able to think, who are not motivated at this very moment, who want to achieve the best they could ever achieve, to get to the highest potential of their life, to think for a few minutes and say, do I really need to be motivated? Yeah, okay, I need to be motivated. Cool, nice, beautiful. Then, after you make that thinking on your own, you're done. Bam, motivation start. So that's all you need to do. Just think if you need to be motivated. And if your answer is yes, 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 I need to be motivated, done. That's it, it's done. Motivation start. So I will be in the same motivational ship with you, friendship with you, and I will enjoy to make more video or whatsoever I have to do to keep you motivated, to keep you happy, to become more fulfilling person. I'll do my part because you're going to do your part, and we are all going to be motivated because we are in a motivation ship, and we are friends. We are in a friendship. So I love you. I love you so much. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please follow, like, do whatsoever the platform you find our video require you to do for us. Follow, like, comment, share, whatsoever you need to do. We appreciate that. If you are in other social platform, wherever social platform you are, we'll try to be part of it so that you get videos too there, whatsoever is required. So search whatsoever platform you are using, we might be there. Every motivation, follow us, like us, every motivation, stay motivated, and be a very, very positive person. Keep a positive mindset. I love you. Thank you. Remain motivated. Speak to you soon. See you soon. Talk to you soon. Have a nice one. Thank you for watching.